Welcome back to News Across Nigeria, where we crisscross the Nigerian states, bringing you information of what's happening now. To the northwest, the Nigerian Bar Association is investigating the bloody clash between members of the Islamic Movement of Nigeria and the Nigerian Army that occurred in Kaduna. The clash, which occurred in December last year, led to the death of several people, with both parties trading blame. President of the association, Austin Alege, who led other national officers on a fact-finding visit, stressed the need for all parties to sheath their swords.
From what we have also heard, something like this happened in 2014. A commission was set up, and we are just, some of us are just becoming aware of that. We don't know how it was resolved, but things happen, things go quiet. We don't want this one to happen again, go quiet. And in 2018, we'll have another incident again. That's why we are here. And we know that as the head of the police, in charge of all the divisions in this area, all the reports that are made to the divisions, anybody impacted, you'll be aware of. We do not need to hear specific names. But we want to hear from your side, to know that the truths we are hearing are true, or the exaggerations of what has transpired so far. So,
being in the military, ours is to ensure that we maintain peace and orderliness within the community. And the ones that have direct impact with them, the civil police. Except if it goes beyond, they will come to their own assistance, the civil police or civil authorities as the case may be. So on several occasions, we try to ensure that whatever excesses they exhibit, we curtail as much as possible to see that we do not have any infractions with them. And that's why I'm sure it has stayed for this long. I can tell you, that's why I also made that statement that I think sometimes again it is also good to try and get the feelings of the public.
We will, but your own feelings is important.
No, that will give you. Like I said, we've tried as much as possible to not to have direct links. For instance, you are going to town, I am sure most of us here have had encounters with them during their processions.
And now to the southwest, the Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, Osanu Guru, has challenged the collaboration, or called for the collaboration of the Ondo State government in ensuring security in the oil-producing area of the state. The minister made the request when he paid a courtesy call to Governor Olusegun Mimiko in his office in Akure, the state capital. He highlighted some of the projects executed by the ministry in oil-producing areas of the state and assured Governor Mimiko of the commitment of the staff of the Ministry of Niger Delta Affairs to bring peace and development in the state.
I want to assure the Ondo State government that staff of the Ministry of Niger Delta Affairs, the management of the Ministry of Niger Delta Affairs, has got the mandate of the federal government to make sure that whatever we can do to bring about peace and security in the Niger Delta is done. And this underscores the very essence of the role of the governor of the state as the chief security officer to guarantee all efforts that are necessary to ensure that we achieve this goal, without which all our aims or dreams will not be possible.
Let me assure you, you made mention of peace. We pride ourselves as the most peaceful Niger Delta state in Nigeria. And I say this with a sense of responsibility. It's all the combination of our normal outlook to life in Ondo State, and essentially because we are also with a lot of investment in security in that area. And I'm sure when you tour the area, you will see that we are not taking security for granted. We've done a whole lot in terms of investment to ensure security. We hope that moving forward, the federal government will also reciprocate this gesture by also giving some form of priority projects to areas that are peaceful, so that will also encourage other areas to know that one of the most important eligibility criteria of the project is peace. So I think this should also bear this in mind.
Ondo State Governor Olusegun Mimiko staying in Ondo State, but to politics now. The All Progressives Congress, the APC, has declared that it will uphold the principles of internal democracy in electing its candidate in this year's governorship election in the state. This was the joint decision of the leaders of the party at a stakeholders meeting held in Akure, the state capital. The stakeholders meeting, convened by the leadership of the party, was attended by members at the National Assembly, state executive officers, as well as the governorship aspirants themselves under the platform of the party.
A meeting of APC members from the National Assembly, state executive offices, as well as governorship aspirants. It's an election year in the state, and these leaders have come to agree on strategies.
It's a leaders' meeting meant to sensitize party leaders and members, meant to give a brief of the state of affairs of the party, and meant to acquaint party leaders and members with the programs of the party in this election year.
The APC helmsman promises every aspirant a fair chance.
A level playing ground, and we will conduct primaries that are fair, open, transparent, and credible. The people who are supposed to decide will decide, and this will be done in accordance with the guidelines issued by the National Executive Council.
The meeting ended. There's a general feeling of hope.
With the level of friendship and cordiality displayed here, you can begin to see that APC is set, people are enthusiastic, and people are ready.
It appears the politicians in Ondo State have started warming up for the elections, and APC feels ready to give the ruling party a run for its money.
And talking of traveling, transportation, going from point A to B, in a bid to make journey by rail more interesting, than 3 air-conditioned sleeper coaches and standard class coaches have been refurbished by the Nigeria Railway Corporation for northern passengers. The managing director of the corporation, Adeseyi Shijuade, also explains that the security across the transport system has been enhanced while waiting for more coaches to arrive next month. And that's where we'll leave it for this edition of News Across Nigeria, where we tell you what's happening now across the Nigerian Federation. I'm Olumide Macaulay. See you again.